Hello. Let me take that again.
He said, hello. You know what? That was wrong.
This week on the podcast, we're doing Love Actually, more like Infatuation, however, and we're joined by my lovely wife, Alexis.
Your Love Actually wife.
Nice.
That's me.
That's her. She's upset.
I'm always upset. My natural state.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back once again to talk about Love Actually with Andy's wife, Alexis. Hi, Alexis.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey, what's up?
We're good.
Felt like I deserved an air horn.
I think you might have done that last time.
Maybe.
I'll clip that, so next time you're on, I can just hit a button. You don't have to do it.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It'll be real profesh sounding.
I love that.
And we are here talking about Love Actually from 2003. Guys, how are we?
Oh my God. My piano was on and I leaned on it.
Your piano.
Yeah. Wow. We're rhyming like a couple garbage men.
What?
Because we're garbage, Robbie.
Oh, no.
I'm good, Robbie. How about you?
I'm doing well. Alexis, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so great. I love being on this podcast. Woo!
It sounds like you don't.
No, this is genuine.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Guys, have we seen Love Actually before?
No.
I'm surprised Alexis hasn't.
I know.
Sorry. That might be
see.
sexist of me, but I'm very surprised by that.
No, like, to be fair, I'm a real, rom-com romance movie girly. Like, my favorite movie of all time is Legally Blonde. Like, it would make sense for me to love a movie like Love Actually. But I never saw it, and I wish I never did.
Oh, shit.
I have seen it before.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, I have seen
And
it
that is
before.
surprising to me.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I don't hate this movie. That's my big review. I don't hate it.
Yeah. I feel like, Robbie, I have a feeling we're going to talk you down.
Oh, no, you're not. I watched, while I was watching this, I was talking myself down. I liked it a lot more when I saw it back in 2003 than I did.
You saw it in 2003.
Maybe 2003, 2004, around there, yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
son.
I saw it very close to the time it came out, and maybe I'd seen it one other time after that, and I hadn't seen it in a very, very long time, and I was like, not quite as good as I thought.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. It starts off, and it's like kind of promising. It's like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. They're doing like a whole bunch of little vignettes or whatever. But then like, it just keeps going, and it
starts off with the Twin Towers. They're like 9/11. Everybody
That's true.
should love each other. I'm like, that's not what I'm here for.
That's literally the opening. It's, hey,
Yeah.
love is great. Remember 9/11?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is a strange movie. But you know what? Before we get into that, Robbie, what year did this movie come out, would you say?
That is an excellent question, because this film, Love Actually, came out in the year of our Megazord, 2003, like the rhyme said before.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
That is interesting. I'm going to start at number 49.
Wait, you said you were going to start at that last week. Is there a reason for this?
Robbie, I think you're catching on. Love Actually is number 49.
Whoa.
And it made $57 million in the global box office.
And what was its budgie? Its little bird. What was its budgie?
I'm so glad that you asked, because I have no clue.
Its budgie was a $40 million bird. It was a $40 million.
Oh, shit, this didn't do very well, did it?
Wait, where did you... See, my box office on Wikipedia says 250 million. What did you say?
I got 57 million.
That cannot be right. This was a huge hit.
Oh, this is domestic. I'm such a fucking shit clown.
And it's a British movie, Andy.
Yeah, so this was in America and Canada.
Yeah, not a dentist to be found.
Let me just clickety clackety. Let me just hack into the Pentagon real quick.
I don't know
That's where they keep the
British movies.
Yep, the British movie gross.
I mean, like I said, I'm seeing on here. I see 250 on the box office on Wikipedia.
Okay,
that sounds good to me.
But that, then it might not be on all the way down there on the list. It might be it's number 16.
So now I'm confused. What are we starting at? 49 or 16?
We're starting at 16, Robbie. Forget
you usually do.
everything. Robbie, you son of a bitch. Forget everything you've ever known about the box office.
Except for Fine Dining and Breathing.
Fine Dining and Breathing, of course. Thank you.
We forgot his name!
Yeah, 16 Love Actually with $244 million. And you know what? I'm going to speed round. Here we go. Hulk, 15. $245 million. That
was the Ang Lee Hulk?
That's
right?
the Ang Lee Hulk.
Yeah.
The one that people hate. That
Guys, wait.
I didn't really hate it. Yeah.
Fun fact about me, I took an entire class in college about Ang Lee. And I had to watch a lot of Ang Lee films.
Really?
Yes.
Everything I've seen from Ang Lee is great.
I don't think I've ever seen an Ang Lee film. Unless I have, in which case I'm lying.
Did you see this Hulk movie?
No.
Oh.
The Life of Pi?
No.
Did you see Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
No.
Did you see...
This is riveting podcasting. No, I did not see Brokeback Mountain either, no.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We watched the shit out of that in college.
I hear
I'm sure
it's
you
beauteous.
did. Now, speaking of Brokeback Mountain, you said the next movie was Brother Bear? Is it similar storylines, right? Bears,
I believe
Brokeback
so.
Mountain? Yeah.
Yeah. That had $250 million.
Well, let me tell you something, Brother Bear.
Nice. Then we got The Village, which was a major disappointment, I remember, for $256 million.
So The Village let down its idiot.
Yep. Very good. Very, very good. Insulting and good. Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, $259 million.
Chuck's Bitches, Full Throttle.
Nice.
He's on it.
Something's gotta give. $265 million.
Someone's got a shiv.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm just trying to be included.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Oh, no. That's a prison movie.
It's a prison movie.
Yeah, the plot's completely changed.
Yeah, very different. Bad Boys 2, $273 million.
Bad Boys 2, the dogs have to be put down because they're bad boys.
Oh, no.
It didn't work, and it was sad, and I ruined everything.
You should have done Bad Boys Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, that's
pretty
good.
Crossover. It's a crossover.
Holy shit. I bet at some point, Will Smith goes, oh, hell no. That was his thing for a while. Remember that? Every trailer.
I gotta get me one of these. It's just a car.
Yeah. Number 9 is X2, X-Men United. Sorry.
X-Men Unleashed.
I was going to say Unlimited, but that's a comic book. $407 million. The Matrix Revolutions, $427 million. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, $433 million. That's number 7, by the way. I forgot to start with the numbers. Sorry. Number 6, The Last Samurai, $454 million.
The Last Samurai, Tom Cruise?
Yeah. I've never seen it, so...
Me neither.
It just seems like a strange casting, but I'm sure that's explained in the movie.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure, yeah.
Bruce Almighty, number 5, $484 million. Number 4, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, $654 million.
Was that number 1?
No, that's number 4.
Oh, sorry.
I thought we'd talk about it.
The Curse of the Black Pearl. That's what happens to my anal beads after I haven't wiped properly.
I'm going to move on.
Pearls.
I need to go.
Number 3. The Matrix Reloaded. It's the year of the Matrix, brother. $739 million. Holy shit, that's a huge drop-off from Matrix Reloaded to Matrix Revolution. People lost interest.
I wonder if it's a good idea to release 2 movies in a year.
Yeah, like,
I wonder. Number 2 is Finding Nemus with $871 million.
where the fuck is my son?
Finding Nemo, starring Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, number 1 is Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King with $1.1 billion.
I
Damn.
still haven't seen any of the Lord of the
neither.
Rings.
Me
We're
either.
going to have to do that. We're going to have to do that.
No, we're not. You know why? Because it's just going to piss people off the longer we hold off doing it. And it's so
You know what,
funny.
Robbie? You know what, Robbie?
What?
I'd like to watch them at some point. All I hear is good things.
Yeah, no, me too. But I've said this before. I feel the pressure is on us that we have to like it now.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the first one in theaters.
Well,
when
then
I
you've
was a little
lied.
Boy.
Yeah, you just said you never saw them.
This is fucking bullshit,
I saw the first one. That was the third one we just talked about.
Andy, you're out. Me and Rob are doing the podcast from
Yeah.
now on.
All
Yeah,
right,
everything
well,
you say is null and void. Like the Pokemon. Null. It's a Pokemon now. Null.
Dead
Okay.
silence.
Okay.
Hey, you know who the virgin is who still plays Pokemon at 35 years old?
I still have it on my phone, and I still open it.
No, I'm not talking about Pokemon Go. I'm talking about the fucking... I buy the games every time they come out because I'm a fucking
Oh.
loser.
Well, are they any good?
Yeah, they are. They're a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Also, it turns
No
out
shame.
Pokemon... You see, it turned out Pokemon Go is a big scam.
Yeah, just to create like the biggest like map of in the world or something. Essentially did all the work for them.
Yeah, when they didn't know what a building was, they would make it a Pokemon gym. So all these people would go and take video and pictures of it playing Pokemon Go. And they'd get all the information on the building.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Dystopia, man. That's what we live in.
Dystopia.
Let's talk about this fucking movie.
Let's talk about it. We open up with a montage of people seeing their loved ones at the airport. That's where we get the pre-discussed voiceover about love's great, 9/11 not so much.
Yeah. I didn't know that this was a British film.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. All I knew was like the guy from The Walking Dead holding a sign.
And he's like, hello, turns
Yeah.
out I'm British.
And he says, Coral. But, like, is this our first foreign film? Nah, Spirited Away. Yeah, that's probably it, right?
Bill Nighy is singing some awful song, and he can't get one lyric right in the song that he's re-recording because instead of the word love, he has to be singing the word Christmas. I think he's the best character in this movie.
I think Laura Linney is the best character in this.
Oh, she fucking sucks. That's the worst part of this movie.
It's the only part of the movie that makes you feel anything.
No, I disagree. I mean, yeah, because we saw her titties, yes.
I'm gonna punch you through this screen, Rob.
I think that the one scene that made me feel anything was when Liam Neeson is carrying his dead wife, and he does a quick sob face, and I was like, ooh, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that was.
I'd argue that there are no good characters in this movie.
I like Bill Nighy a lot in this.
Everybody is very two-dimensional because we have 18 seconds with everyone because there's a billion people in it.
That's the thing, is like, as these opening credits are going, I'm going, how many fucking people are in this thing? Jesus Christ. And we need to cut out a few of these characters to make a movie.
I think this was a snowball effect of casting. Like, they were like, oh, let's get this person. And then, like, they sent the script to somebody, and they're like, oh, well, who else is doing it? And they're like, oh, Hugh Grant. And like, oh, Hugh Grant's doing it? Okay, yeah, I'll do it. And then, like, down the line, they're like, oh, shit, Billy Bob Thornton's doing it? All right, yeah, I'll do it. And before you know it, you got everybody you need.
I think this was the start, and they did this for a while, like that movie Valentine's Day, where it's a rom-com.
Yeah.
Let's just get a shit ton of people to do this movie, and they'll be in it for about 40 seconds each. We'll learn
Ensemble.
nothing. Yeah, we'll learn nothing about their characters, but we get to see some titties. And that's the most important part I think we all need to talk about. We're not even there yet.
We're not even close.
No. But I do like him acknowledging the song he's singing is shit, and the producer goes, it's solid gold shit.
Yeah. I didn't dislike him as a character. He was probably like my second favorite because, again, I feel like he was one of the only ones that had any depth to them at all. I also just like the brotherhood love there. Like, that was cute, adorable.
Yeah, that was nice
honestly.
and wholesome, yeah.
What this movie is trying to do is show different types of love, like romantic, non-romantic, and they do it the best here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
You know, I just think you focus this movie on Bill Nighy as a character, and you got a much better movie.
Yeah.
I'm also a sucker for the trope of an old rock star who's just fucking over it. I find his interviews throughout the movie very funny.
Yeah, he's just like unhinged. He doesn't give a shit anymore. So he's just saying whatever the hell he wants. And it's cool, like it's fine. Sometimes it feels a little forced to me in this movie, but I do like him as a character.
Maybe I relate to being an old dude who's just over it.
Maybe.
Sure.
You are old. And a dude.
Exactly. My top artist this year on my Spotify Wrapped was Willie Nelson.
That's wild.
It was Willie Nelson. I challenge anyone to have these top two on their Spotify artists. Willie Nelson and then Funkadelic.
Wow.
Definitely not me.
Wow.
My top was the Beaches. Nobody, not the opposite end of the spectrum for me, buddy.
The Beach Boys?
No, the Beaches.
Oh.
Willie Nelson, is that the guy who invented the full Nelson or the half
Yeah.
Nelson?
Both, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. What was that?
What?
No, what did you say?
I called you a beautiful man.
Oh, thanks, Robbie.
Colin Firth goes to work.
I heard what you said, Robbie.
Oh no.
I know exactly what you said.
I have to be honest, I really didn't take down many character names in this. It's mostly actor names.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
what the single character's name is in this
Yeah, I
movie.
didn't get any of that.
I know some of the character names, like Alan Rickman's assistant is Mia, because I don't know her real name.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't, and eventually I learned that Liam Neeson's stepson is Sam, but that's really all I learned.
Okay. Yeah.
Colin Firth goes to work, he kisses his wife a bunch. Liam Neeson calls Emma Thompson, she can't talk right now, but apparently his wife had just died.
Yeah, she was too busy.
Yeah, and again, this is so weird that you're just calling this lady, like, hey, you're my best friend. I'm like, don't you have a therapist, dude? I thought she was his therapist at first.
I still don't really understand what their relationship
They're
is.
just friends. They're just buddies. They're just boys.
Okay, so their love was just like friendship love, like
Yeah.
platonic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't really love him though. She was not very supportive of him in his time of need.
But again, it's Christmas time, dude. You can't be bothering her like that constantly.
Okay, but then even later she's like, get your head out of your arse. Nobody's gonna want to fuck you. Like, you're too sad for the ladies. Like, his wife just died.
Now, I agree. I get what you're saying. I will argue because Liam Neeson is Irish. That is the Irish way.
Okay.
Okay.
Just get over it. Like, I'll remember when my grandmother died, and then that following Christmas party, it was like, pass the gift to the person who's been married the longest. And they tried to hand it to my grandfather, and he goes, I'm not married. She's dead. And like that was like 3 months later. So like I could totally relate to like her trying to be like, you gotta get over it. Like that's it. You gotta move on.
Yeah.
Like one thing you can never do is bring people back from the dead.
Unless you're a witch.
I mean, you show me a witch in real life doing that.
You ever see Weekend at Bernie's?
That's a good point. That's a good point. But we killed all the witches in the Salem witch trials, so we're safe.
Yeah, no, historically accurate. We definitely did.
They worked. They worked.
Hey, they were successful.
Yeah, can't argue with success. SUCCEES. That's the way you spell success.
That's wrong.
No, it is not.
That's from The Simpsons. You never saw that Simpsons episode of Bart dancing on the roof when he falls off, or he breaks the thing?
I don't
It's the one with the Maison Derriere. All right, never mind. We'll keep moving on. I also got a big kick out of Emma Thompson's daughter. She's going to be the first lobster in the nativity play.
Yeah.
Like, that's genuinely funny. Like, Andy, I don't know if you ever did you ever take, either of you ever take part in like a holiday pageant as a kid?
No.
I'm Jewish.
I don't know. Maybe your preschool made you do it. I don't know.
You're Jewish?
Well, to be fair, actually, like during Purim, we did do like plays of the Purim story. So yes, I did dress up for that. I was Esther.
Okay, so like this, I remember in like preschool doing stuff like this, and it's so relatable that like we need characters for everyone. So I guess this kid's just gonna be a lobster.
Yeah, and she was like, "How many lobsters are there that you're knowing for what?"
Yeah. Some guy, we learn his name to be Colin, is delivering food for people. He refers to one woman as his future wife. Get out of here, brother. Don't deliver food here anymore.
Hey, get out of here.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Just leave. Andrew Lincoln and Chiwetel Ejiofor are at a wedding. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. I did a lot of work trying to get that name right.
I think you did
Who
great,
and
Robbie.
who
I
are
don't know
at
if
a
you're
what? They're at a
Andrew
wedding?
Lincoln. Yeah,
He's
Andrew
Rick
Lincoln.
from The Walking Dead.
Oh,
And then Chiwetel Ejiofor, he's from the Marvel movies. They're at Ejiofor's wedding to Keira Knightley.
So, with the church, and then like the Beatles song, and there's like 1,000 performers.
Yeah.
Like, dude spent $177,000 on his friend's wedding. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Wait, hold on. Nobody noticed the dudes in the pews with trombones.
Yeah, how are they hiding those? They
Like,
must
I
have
understand.
pretty deep buttholes.
Oh shit!
I must
I
have
understand
been
hiding a flute.
I must
Yeah.
have been looking at my phone. I didn't see anybody with trombones in the
These dudes just stand up in the pews, and they're not all in the back. They're like in the middle and the front, and they just start playing trombones.
That's
That
when they do
seemed
All You
like-
Need Is Love.
Yeah.
That scene like cringed me out so badly. I think I like looked away for a while. I
But-
just hated it.
It's also, she thinks that Andrew Lincoln hates her, okay? But he just did all this for your wedding, so he clearly doesn't hate you, lady.
So I think she thinks he's doing all that for the groom.
Which is why it's funny when Laura Linney's like, you want to fuck the groom, don't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, "You in love with him?" Like
Yeah, and
I wish that was the case.
me
I
too.
wish-
saw it.
I wish this movie took that swing, but it's 2003, so God forbid we have gay people in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That whole like trio right there pisses me off.
I cut that out. Cut that whole
I
thing out.
hate them. Also, as a girl, it's been burned into my brain, like not even ever having seen this movie, that the scene where whatever that guy, Rick from The Walking Dead, is standing in the door with these signs is like the ultimate symbol of romance and love. This guy is a fucking loser. He didn't
Yes.
have the guts to tell you he loved you, and then he faked hating you, and then after you get married to his best friend, he wants to be like, "Oh, actually, I really love you." Eat shit, bro. You pussy. That's me beating the shit out of him. I'm sorry, that made me so mad.
No, it really is. It's like
It's bad.
It's bad.
And then she
it's
kisses
also-
him.
Oh,
She does.
Keira Knightley, you stupid slut. Stop doing that. Guys, I'm going to get so much hate for slut shaming and calling men
you're
pussies in
good.
this.
It's
But
fine. They're British.
Yeah.
that made me so mad. This poor man is sitting inside his house, not even realizing that his best friend and his stupid bitch wife are like, "Oh, you should have told me you were in love with me. Maybe things would have been different." Fuck off and die, the both of yous.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
so it's also like I know we jumped ahead, but like he says like say it's carolers, and she just does. She's like, okay, yeah, it's carolers. Like she just goes along with it.
And then he plays a recording of a Christmas song, and it's not even carolers singing.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
instrumentation.
This
If
makes
I were
sucks.
him on the couch, if I were the groom on the couch, I'd be like, oh shit, somebody's playing the oboe. Let me get down there. Check that shit out.
Yeah, no, these three suck. I hate these three.
hated.
Yeah, loathsome, truly.
In between the wedding scenes, we see Hugh Grant. He's the prime minister. So from now on, he was referred to as Prime Minister Hugh Grant. He's charmingly awkward. And then it gets really weird because it's like, dude, this is an intern brother.
Is she an
Yeah.
intern?
That's the vibe I got.
or a secretary or something.
I think she was like a secretary.
I don't think so, because all she was doing was fetching coffee and biscuits. Like, we didn't see her doing anything. Like, she wasn't answering phone calls. He had people scheduling meetings for him, and that wasn't her.
You know what he does a lot? He does the quintessential British thing where you look around and you go, right.
I'll be honest, Hugh Grant, when he's trying like he is here, is an incredibly charming dude.
Oh,
yeah,
like
undeniably very charming. Yeah.
Like, there's something about, like, even if what he's working with isn't great, he commands the screen, and it's totally watchable. I'm like, all right, even if I don't love this love story between him and his intern, he's a totally likable dude.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree.
Even if he did cheat on his fucking wife with a prostitute, it was fucking Elizabeth Hurley.
That in real life that happened?
In real life, Hugh Grant was married or dating Elizabeth Hurley, and he got arrested for soliciting a prostitute.
God damn, they get crazy over there in the UK.
You idiot. It's Elizabeth Hurley, you idiot.
Yeah, you don't get better than that.
Wow.
What a doofus.
That's a nice way of putting it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a fucking moron.
Wow.
Rob is so furious.
How do you fumble? You fumble Elizabeth Hurley that bad? That's bad news, brother.
Brother.
Colin Firth gets home to his wife. We saw him leaving earlier. Turns out his wife is sleeping with his brother. That sucks.
Oh, is that what happened to her?
Yeah. That's why he goes off to his, like, estate in France or whatever to write.
How did I miss that part, too?
I missed that, too.
Guys, watch the movie.
No, you know what it was? We probably were getting a little hot and heavy and, missed that two-minute scene. You know what I'm saying? He
kisses his wife because he's leaving, and she's like, I don't feel good. And he's like, all right, you stay here, I'll go. But she's clearly fine. Like, it's like she's clearly faking it. And then he comes back for whatever reason, and his brother's there. And he's like, I was just checking on your wife. And he's like, oh, okay. And she's like, I'm naked. Come fuck me. And he's like, dude, that's my wife, and you're my brother.
Oh. Because one of my big complaints about this was, why did he just end up in another country? I'm alone again.
Yeah, no. It's because he's one of the few people in this movie who isn't a horrible person. Because his wife fucked his brother.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's not a horrible person, but he's a little off.
But, like, he handled that so much better than anybody else on the planet would, because he has a fucking estate to go to in France. Not everybody just has that.
Right. Yeah, he has the means to get away.
Like, most other people would be like, I guess I'm spending Christmas at a hotel.
Yeah.
Because you can't go and spend it with your family.
Yeah. Because I bloody well stammer. That's the King's Speech. You remember that? That's a good movie.
I've never seen it.
He's a good actor. I forget his name. What's his
name?
Colin
Firth? Yeah. He's very good.
Colin Girth. He's very girthy.
Whoa. Yeah. Aurelia finds that out later, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
We're at the wedding. The awkward guy Colin is walking around with some hors d'oeuvres. He's so awkward talking to people. He tries to flirt with a woman by insulting the food at the wedding, but it turns out that she's the cook. He then tells his friend that he's obsessed with American girls, and the reason he can't get girls is because they're British. And this part of the movie makes no sense. It's just a boob comedy. We're now just in a boob comedy with this guy.
Yeah.
And you know what? 90 minutes of this guy thinking the only reason he's not getting chicks is because he's in Britain might be pretty funny. Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
Yeah.
I mean, if this movie focused, it could be something.
Yes.
But to me, this movie's nothing. But the thing with this guy, and I'm going to jump ahead. But it doesn't like make any narrative sense for this guy. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to America and I'm gonna be knee deep in vaginal secretions. Yeah. So like, and he goes, and literally the first interaction he has is exactly what he wanted, and it happens.
That's the joke.
But like, it just doesn't, like, what are we doing? It doesn't fit the movie at all.
No.
It doesn't, he didn't learn a lesson. It's just, oh, it worked. American girls are sluts. That's essentially what this movie is saying.
That's what I'm saying. If you just have this, hey, we're doing a 90-minute comedy of this fucking guy who thinks he's going to go to America and get pussy, that could be very funny. It probably wouldn't be, but it could be. It's something. It's a movie.
I think that guy's entire role, like, just lent itself to this underlying, like, message that they hated Americans. Like, everybody who made this movie hated Americans. We're, like, slimy, slutty, like, we take what we want, like, which, okay, I get it, like.
I was like, I haven't heard you say anything wrong.
You're like, no. We're not
out.
the greatest over here. We don't have the best reputation. But
Ticking all the boxes.
I think it was literally just feeding that underlying, like.
Yeah, the only exception would be Laura Linney, because she's American and she's normal.
Right.
And her
but
part
she
is
was
boring.
like a broken person.
Yeah, she had a very upsetting life. Yeah.
Yeah, she just lived a sad, broken life, and there was
which is also very American.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, they just really, they're like, yeah, we're all in love, but the Americans,
they can piss off, mate.
Yeah.
We're on a porn set, and Martin Freeman is talking to a woman while there. I didn't understand what this was, and then I found out that they're stand-ins for actors during their nude scenes.
Yeah, they're body doubles.
I thought they were doing porn. I thought these were porn actors.
Yeah,
we thought that at first.
Kinda, but they dropped the hint. He was like, "Oh, I doubled for Brad Pitt on something."
Yeah, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, Martin Freeman."
Yeah, but but these I found quite enjoyable. They were funny and they were cute, and it's good. I liked it.
I think once again we have an actual romantic comedy here of two people. Like, the idea of two people who are seeing each other naked constantly. And then when they go on a real romance are awkward. Oh my God, an interesting romance. Oh no, we're gone. We're out of that scene.
Yep.
Yeah. And then they just like come back at the end, like when everybody's at the airport again, and she's like, "Oh, I've got a ring on my finger." Yeah. Like, what? I would have loved to have watched that love story unfold.
But really quick, I need to do this real quick.
I hate you guys so much. I hate you fucking guys.
He gets asked to massage them, and then they just sit there making awkward small talk about like traffic or some shit while he's fondling her breast.
Yeah. Very funny. Very funny. I enjoyed it.
It is.
I respect the professionalism.
Yeah.
I also enjoy like the very like half-hearted like dry humps he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, no contact, just be like, yeah. The director wants to see what the nipples would look like with the light.
Yeah. Like, can you bend over a little bit more? Like, so awkward but adorable at the same time.
Yeah, this worked really well. These two work really well.
I'm egregious.
Liam Neeson talks at his wife's funeral. He's cracking a bunch of jokes, one of them being a Claudia Schiffer reference. This made me laugh too when Bye Bye Baby by the Bay City Rollers starts playing over the montage of his wife. Yeah. And like he's weeping and the pallbearers are carrying the coffin out to this really upbeat song.
Yeah.
But his face. Great face acting, Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's I love Liam Neeson. I think he's really good in this. It's nice to see him just talking with an Irish brogue.
Yeah, and just like playing a regular guy instead of somebody who'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy will probably kill you anyway, but
yeah, I mean, he's like 6'4".
Yeah.
Although when one of his first scenes, he picks up a phone, and I'm immediately like, I have a very special set of skills. I will find you, and I will kill you. That's like the first thing that comes to my mind. Like, he picked up the phone.
I kept waiting for his stepson to be taken.
Yeah.
We transition back to the wedding. They're playing the same song, which I thought was a little cute touch. That's when Laura Linney asks Andrew Lincoln if you're trying to fuck your best friend. He's like, no. And then the DJ plays Puppy Love. And they're right. This is the worst DJ of all time.
Yeah. I don't think I recognized one song that was played at that moment.
I mean, I know these songs, but like, what the fuck are you playing Puppy Love at the fucking wedding?
Everybody else was having a great time, though.
Yeah, that's because they're drunk.
Fair.
Alan Rickman is talking to Laura Linney, and he asks her how long she's been in love with this guy, Carl, the graphic designer. This is really weird. You're her boss, dude. You don't talk to her like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman's character in general made me super uncomfortable the whole movie.
He's the worst. He is the absolute worst.
But you know what?
Trash.
Alan Rickman is a really good actor, and he's acting the shit out of this.
Potter.
Nice. Also, his wife, Emma Thompson, great acting in this as well.
Yeah, great acting.
Yeah.
Dumb character, great acting.
Robbie.
She's stupid as fuck.
Robbie.
No, she's not. She's a hopeful woman.
You know, there was a deleted scene here where Alan Rickman was talking. Alan Rickman and Emma Thompson were talking about their wedding, and he said, "Remember, we released a lone pigeon into the air?" And she looked at him and said, "Dove, actually."
Nice.
That's really good, Robbie.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
There's more where that came from.
Enter the last.
Oh, thank God.
Bill Nighy is being interviewed on the radio right after the DJ insulted his song. He gives one of the most honest interviews in the world. I was loving this. And then the reaction of his producer when he gives him the peace sign is a lot of fun. He's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you keep saying Bill Nye? Is that the actor's name?
Bill Nighy. I think that's his pronounced.
Oh, the whole time I'm like, when was the science guy in the movie?
Bill.
I'm genuinely, I was like, no, Rob, you've got the wrong guy.
No, I believe his last name is pronounced Nighy, Nighy.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it could also be Nye, but
we're back on the same page now.
Yeah. If I'm wrong, send an email and correct my pronunciation of Bill Nighy's name.
If you're Bill Nighy, email in.
Yeah. You know, he's a big listener.
Oh, yeah. We talk all the time.
Big time listener.
Yeah.
The DJ hints that the Prime Minister is already in trouble, even though his term just started. And we see the Prime Minister preparing for a meeting with the U.S. President. He makes love eyes at that intern, and the intern brings him cookies, and he is flustered. She's like, "You brought me chocolate on my biscuits." You brought chocolate on my biscuits. Chocolate on my biscuits, bruv.
Do you think the biscuits were underproved or over?
Custard tart.
My brownie biscuits.
American.
This is why they hate Americans.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? They have every right to, but fuck them, okay?
Yeah, they're just as fucking bad as us.
They're
With your
worse.
fucking beans and toast.
And your fucking imperialism.
No, the worst thing the British ever did was beans on toast.
That's the worst thing they've done. They've committed atrocities.
The worst thing the British ever done was let Jimmy Page allowed near children.
That's true as well.
And Jimmy Savile.
All
and
the Jimmies.
Pete Townsend.
All the Jimmy.
All the Jimmies and all the fucking rock stars.
Yeah, mostly all of them.
All of them.
At the film shoot, Martin Freeman and the lady are talking. I honestly had no idea what was going on at this point. They're just like sexily talking, but they're not being sexy. So I was like, I don't get it.
Wait, what shoot?
I keep calling it a porn shoot, but it's not a porn shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Colin has bought a ticket to Wisconsin, and his friend is trying to talk him out of it. It is hilarious that this guy's like, I bought a ticket to Wisconsin.
I thought that was funny, too. Like, of all the places in the United States.
Alan Rickman and his secretary plan the office Christmas party. Liam Neeson and Emma Thompson talk about Liam's stepson being all depressed and not leaving his room. Turns out that it is his stepson. I really thought it was just his son at first, which I don't think you need to give this kid I love this girl. This could be an interesting story of now this guy's trying to relate to his stepson after his fucking wife died.
Yep.
Yeah, it's also very strange that when they go to the kid and they're like, "Oh man, I know it's sad that your mom just died." And he's like, "It's not that. It's I love a girl." And it's like, "Well, your mom just died, you sociopath.
Yeah.
The hell's wrong with you?"
I found that so bizarre and unrealistic. Like, this little... Also, they said he's supposed to be like 11 or 12. He looks like he's 6.
He really does.
I was like, none of this makes sense. This kindergartner's mom just died, but he's in love with the girl. I don't understand what is happening. I hated that.
Yeah.
Well, this is where we got... There was another deleted scene here where they were actually at the stepson's school because he had lost an article of clothing. And at the lost and found, the lady says, "Oh, you lost your mitten?" And he said, "Glove, actually."
Very good, Robbie. That's very good.
I really wish all these deleted scenes were in the movie.
Yeah, I can't believe they took him out.
You watched the extended cut.
I
Robbie.
did, yeah. I was watching the special features a lot.
Wow.
Laura Linney puts on some makeup and lets Carl leave without asking him out because she's a fucking dunce.
Robbie.
She's not a dunce.
She's a dunce!
No, she knows that her life is complicated and she doesn't have the guts to tell this guy that she likes him. She's waiting for him to make the first move. She's scared.
And she has no guts, so she's dead.
Shh.
There's no organs in her body.
I mean, she does spend half the movie sitting in a corner with a cone hat on. Because she's a dunce!
Because she's a dunce. Got her. Robbie got her.
Hey.
I liked Laura Linney's character. I mean, Laura Linney is also another great actress. That's the thing. This movie got a lot of good actors and actresses. And if they weren't in this would be... Like, I already think this is nothing.
Well, if there were no actors in the movie, it wouldn't be a movie.
That's true. It would just be scenery. But, like...
this is 2 hours long of just backgrounds.
But, like, if they didn't have these actors, or, like, good actors, this movie would be less than nothing. But it is elevated to just nothing because of these actors, you know?
Yes, I agree. Colin Firth sits alone in a sick cabin about to write a book. That's where we see Prime Minister Hugh Grant talking to Natalie, the intern. Apparently, her boyfriend broke up with her because she was getting too fat.
Yeah.
Brother, this shit sent me back to 2003 when we all had eating disorders because low-rise jeans were in, bro. Like, I did not like this.
Yeah, she is not fat. Like, that's 2003, baby.
Yeah, like it was weird when Hugh Grant said, "Bring that muffin over here, Thickums." But
yeah, I thought that was a weird line.
yeah,
Did I miss that too?
No. But also, Grant makes a joke about having the dude murdered.
Yeah, I loved that though. That's the kind of energy I want from my man. You gonna kill somebody? Yeah.
Oh no. He then calls Margaret Thatcher a saucy minx.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
He looks at the
Saucy
picture.
minx.
You saucy minx.
That's insane. That's an insane thing to say.
Oh, I loved that. That cracked me
But
up.
she's burning in hell.
She certainly is, Robbie. She was the one who said, "Let them eat cake," right?
Nope.
Oh, I got
That was Marie Curie.
Oh, I hate you guys.
You're just talking about uranium cake. Bill Nighy has another great interview on TV where he draws a picture around a boy band about saying they love, or we have small pricks or something like that. He also makes some jokes about doing drugs, which is just absolutely unheard of apparently for these people. It's 2003. He's an old rock star and he makes a drug joke. They're like, ooh.
So like what?
Yeah. He's also on like some like UK or whatever version of like TLC. Oh,
Yeah.
TRL.
TRL, thank you. Oh my god, I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. TRL. And it's like, yeah, like artists are going to be wacky on those like shows. Like he's just being himself. That's the kind of stuff you want to get views. So let him rant, idiots.
Yeah. This guy's ratings gold.
I feel like this movie has brought out the worst in me. I'm very angry on this podcast.
It's perfect. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Andrew Lincoln is working at an art exhibit, and here's the story of my life. It's not funny, it's art. He talks to Keira Knightley about the wedding video. She's like, "Oh, ours is all fucked. Can I see what you filmed?" And he's like, "No, no, please, no."
He's hiding his boner.
It's just a 3-minute long, like, gulp.
Yeah. Hamana.
He walks in just like, you mean this? Pulls out the video that he couldn't find.
That scene is in fucking sane.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's like, and we watched the entire thing that he made. It's just her face over,
It's
like
just her
close-ups of her face. No, Robbie, no. But like, it's close-ups of her face, and like, we just watch it in real time with them. And it's like, okay, we got it. Yep. And then it ends, and she goes, "Well, these are all of me." Yeah. Oh,
Well-
shit, idiot.
Since we're talking about it, let's just okay. He claims he can't find it. Bro, you have this tape labeled your best friend's wedding and just have it out. It's just out in your living room for anyone to see. No, bro. You filmed that yourself. You put that away. You put that in the lockbox where no one can see it.
Hide
Because
your shame.
it's weird for you to have that video.
Shame.
Yeah,
shit.
it's weird for him to have that video in the first place.
Yes.
It's weird. It's objectively weird.
Yes.
And then, like, it'd be weird if it was just their wedding. But it's made worse when it's just her. And like
Yeah.
he's like zooming in, he's like
Yeah, I
at one
hate it.
point he's like, "Take off your shoes."
No, he doesn't say take off your shoes.
He does, yeah.
No.
Let me see them piggies.
She's wearing a strapless dress. I hope she shows her armpits.
But
Fuck is
I
wrong?
read while I was looking for trivia that Andrew Lincoln did not want to do this movie. He was like, I don't know, this isn't really speaking to me. And then the director was like, think like borderline stalker. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Because that's like,
Why did you say that at first?
yeah. So I think the way it's played is creepy, but the way the movie presents it is romantic. So there's
That's
this
the
weird
early
disconnect.
2000s.
It's weird. It's
It
weird.
is weird.
And like the most iconic scene from this movie is that fucking weird scene that we talked about. And it's fucking weird. Get that shit out of here.
When you see that scene out of context, you're like, wow, that's really romantic. And then you see it in the context of the movie and you're like, what the fuck, dude?
It's gross, dude.
I think that's why my reaction to it was so huge, is because we've been told this is the height of romance, and it's
Yeah.
actually insane behavior.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Totally
Yeah.
insane.
And like what happens in the future? Is he gonna break up that marriage?
I think he just wanders off into the abyss.
He literally says, "Enough now." After they kiss,
Yeah, he does, that's right.
Enough now. Okay, I guess you're not in love anymore. You're fine.
Yeah, you're just over it. You got that one kiss. That's all you wanted.
Like, Keira Knightley's just gonna put this all behind her, and this poor husband of hers is just gonna move on with his life, never knowing about your infidelity and like all this. Like, you kissed that guy. You just kissed his best friend.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
super fucking like, and usually in these movies, that guy Ejiofor, he'd be a bad guy, but he's not.
No, he's a good guy. As far as we know, I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
he's a
if
bad
they don't
guy.
show him being a bad guy, we can only assume he's a good
That's
guy.
true. That's true. That's how movies work.
Jesus, Jesus Christ, our Lord, amen in heaven, our Father.
Brother.
Colin Firth
The fuck?
gets a woman to clean his little shack, this Portuguese lady named Aurelia. He drives her home after she finishes cleaning his house. He's rambling as he drives. She clearly thinks it's cute. I do think these two are also cute together.
Yeah, like, I do too.
Although I think it's insane what he does at
It
the
is.
end.
Yes.
But you know
Like,
what? I like what he does more than I like what the Prime Minister does. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really just a collection of mostly scuzzy people.
yeah. I wonder if this movie would have been better off being an anthology movie and all these stories happened contained within themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
instead of bouncing around like this and then trying to interconnect them all.
Or tell them all separately and then show us how they're all connected afterwards.
Yeah.
None of these are actually connected. They just like I feel like these were all written separately, and then they're like, oh, well, that could be his brother, and that could be her stepsister, and it's like, it really is so loosely connected that it might as well not be, because at the end, everybody's just in an airport together. It's like, that's stupid. That's stupid, so and I hate it, and this movie sucks, and fuck you. Continue.
Can we just talk about Aurelia again? Because at the end... Can I jump to that? I don't want to.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so Aurelia, at the end, when he goes and he like makes his grand return to her, knowing her language, he goes to the parents' house, and we're fat shaming again. Her heavier sister is there, and the dad's like, "This guy wants to marry you. That's fucking weird. You're fat." And then she's like, "No, it's for my skinny sister." And then as they're all walking as a community to all see him propose or whatever, he's like, "Miss Dunkin' Donuts 2003 over here." Like,
I laughed so hard.
Leave this fucking girl alone. Leave her alone.
I know it's mean. I know it's cruel. But man, I laughed real hard at Miss Dunkin' Donuts 2003.
I screamed. It's lazy. Like, leave women alone. Breathe.
I was laughing so... Okay, but that sister had a great fucking line in that scene. When she goes, Dad is selling her as a slave to an Englishman.
Yeah, that was funny. And then, like, it was like a game of telephone. Everybody in the community was saying something else. They're like, this guy's gonna kill her. Like, they're talking. Yeah. Everybody thought it was a different story.
You know what I really did like about that scene when they all meet together, when he finally sees Aurelia in that restaurant? He was speaking broken Portuguese, but it wasn't played as a joke. Like, a lot of times in these movies, an English-speaking person, they'll speak like broken Italian, but it's just like doing an accent.
Yeah.
This is a guy speaking Portuguese with literal translations in the same way like a Portuguese person, someone who speaks Portuguese would try to speak English in like that broken, like, oh, it's a direct translation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did really like that. And the fact that she learned English, I thought that was cute.
It was. That was very sweet.
I think so far there are two couples in this movie that are very cute. The porn people and these two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, agreed.
We have Billy Bob Thornton playing the fucking President Billy Bob.
Yep.
He makes some remarks about the intern Natalie, including calling her a pretty little son of a bitch. Whoa.
That was in my vows. I remember calling you a pretty little bitch. You remember that?
Yeah.
Or son of a bitch, whatever.
That didn't go over very well.
Andy, that was worse. You just said.
Yeah, I forgot the son of a bitch.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I apologize.
No,
I was watching Law and Order SVU recently, and this woman was talking about this guy, and she's crying, and she goes, "He called me his three-hole wonder." And man, if I didn't fucking lose it like that line.
Wait, do you know Andy? Did you know this? Because Andy didn't know. Billy Bob Thornton, when he was with Angelina Jolie, they would wear vials of each other's blood around their neck.
Yeah, I did know that.
Okay, so when Billy Bob Thornton came on the screen, I'm like, "Show us the vial of blood!"
Yeah, I had to pause the movie.
What the fuck are you? What movie are you watching?
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're both weird people.
Holly weird, more like it. Am I right?
That's very true.
Good.
That is very true. The idea of a prime minister having a crush on an intern and acting like he's a middle schooler is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, shit. I don't want to have a crush, but then he acts on the crush.
Yeah, it's weird. And then he walks in on President Billy Bob clearly being inappropriate with an intern. And he's like, "Well, ain't that America? You and me."
More like Hugh and Steve. That's what the Democrats want.
More like you and Billy Bob, because it's Hugh Grant and Billy Bob Thornton.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Then he, like, takes his, like, irritation about this personal issue and applies it to just global politics.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck America."
And all these limey Brits are like, yeah.
Yeah, they are. And you got to think about the time. It was 2003, so you got Bush in there, and Bush was probably just, shit in the bed like he did for 8 years.
Yeah.
So, they were like, let's take a dig at him. And rightfully so. But also, like, the music swelling, as the Prime Minister calls the American a pig.
Yeah.
It's very British. And creating a pretty rocky relationship with a global superpower over a personal matter is pretty wacky,
In that scene, when Hugh Grant walks in on Billy Bob being inappropriate, he originally said to them, he's like, we got 2 nations here. Why don't we make this a 3-nation affair with an Eiffel Tower?
Nice.
Wow, there's a lot of deleted content from this movie, huh, Robbie?
It's absolutely insane, actually.
A lot of stuff left on the cutting room floor, according to Robbie.
You know what an Eiffel Tower is?
Me?
Yeah, it's a tower in France, babe. You don't know what an Eiffel Tower is.
I was trying to
Believe this one?
What a silly goose. Well, like, there was another deleted scene here with Billy Bob Thornton and Hugh Grant. Because they were talking about the .com boom a few years back. And Hugh Grant asked him, did you ever have one? And he said, .gov, actually.
Fucking hate this podcast!
Oh, shit. That's very good, Robbie.
Thank you. They reveal that Emma Thompson is Hugh Grant's sister, so that's how they're trying to connect those two.
Yep.
And then Emma Thompson's complaining about life, and Alan Rickman complains that his wife listens to Joni Mitchell. What are you, an idiot?
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell's fire, brother.
Yeah, what a fucking moron.
Yeah. Also, Alan Rickman, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, maybe if you stopped fucking messing with your potions.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd have time for your wife.
Love, actually.
I asked her to dance. She asked me to die. Would that I could, Lily.
I made a love potion for my secretary. I'm going to make my secretary fall in love with me. Emma Thompson catcher. Avada Kedavra!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I would have Vaticadavered that bitch so fast.
Who, Emma Thompson? What's wrong with you?
No, not Emma Thompson, that little hoe in the office.
Yeah, why is that girl so adamant about Alan Rickman? I don't understand.
3 words. Chicks dig power.
Wrong.
So Emma...
When that girl, though, she's sitting in the office and she's just talking to Alan Rickman about the Christmas party, just spreads her legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
in
does.
her chair. I literally was screaming. What is happening in this place of work? Is there an HR? Like, please, someone call.
That was a weird song in the movie.
Yeah, that was strange.
Kelly Clarkson wrote that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't know so many women were addicted to cocaine because apparently chicks dig powder.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good, you fucking idiot.
Very good, you fucking idiot.
I'll take it.
PM Hugh Grant dances around the British equivalent of the White House, and then he asks to move the Japanese ambassador to 4 p.m. I didn't know you could just do that. Be like, you know what? I know this guy's come from Japan, but we're gonna move his meeting.
Yeah.
They love doing that in meetings. We're like, let's move this diplomat.
Yeah.
Let's just fuck around this diplomat's timeline. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now 2 weeks until Christmas. Colin Firth is at the house with Aurelia, and he offers her a croissant. He gets a phone call, but he struggles to find the phone. She brings him his coffee outside, and she fucks up his whole book. Way to go.
Yeah, but then we get a real slow-mo pan of her body.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Gratuitous.
And Hog was cranked by all.
That was so the way they filmed that to me was as creepy as the wedding video that your boy made. It was
very, very strange.
unsettling.
I mean, this is just how they used to film women undressing, though, in everything.
Well, it's the male gaze voyeurism thing.
There are no gays in this movie, Alexis.
That's not. I'm trying not to punch the shit out of you, Rob, but you're not making it easy. Yeah, you're right. It's like that 2003, this is what we think of women kind of thing. But it as like a person watching it, that made me just as uncomfortable as the video that your boy made of Teeths McGee.
Yeah.
Teeths? What'd you just call her?
Teeths.
Oh, Teeths. I was like, that was a wild thing to just call Keira Knightley. But then you said Teeths, which seems mean now. Yeah, now it's mean.
It's relatively rude, babe.
Yeah. I don't know what she ever did to you.
She didn't do anything. I just don't like her.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. You can't like or trust a limey Brit.
No,
that's true.
You said it,
that's truth.
me,
that's
Robbie.
justice, and that's the American way, baby.
Yes, it is the American way.
Anyway,
I would argue that this movie has aged worse than some of the older movies we've done.
Yes, I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because this movie is planted firmly in the year of our Megazord, 2003.
Oh, let me tell you the top 10 of that year there, Robbie.
Oh, go for it, Andy Letterman. Andy Letterman's top 10.
Why would you just let me do it though?
What?
We already did it, Robbie. We already did it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna just list 10 things, like in David Letterman.
Yeah.
And the number one Love Actually is Love Actually.
Love Actually. 2003's Love Actually. Starring everyone you know from Britain and a couple of Americans.
I did find the scene where they're swimming around in the lake trying to collect the pages kind of cute, when they're both saying like the same thing but in different languages.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
again, we have some
drowning.
cute couples here. Yeah.
In still water, there's all these mosquitoes and shit.
Well, they mentioned the eels, which I would have freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah. They both have UTIs for sure.
Oh yeah.
You're really concerned about their urology, like.
Well, you know what? What
would have given them UTIs?
Bacteria.
The yucky water. Yeah, swimming in yucky water will give you a UTI.
It's
really?
right up in your stenny and your giny.
Yep.
I thought that's only if you peed in it. Like, you know how you pee in that certain like river and like that fish swims up, you pee?
Yeah.
I thought,
I don't know.
Yeah, I
You're a urologist. Write in and tell us how
you know me.
UTIs
I'm an amateur urologist. You know me.
Yeah, you're always just asking to look at people's dicks.
I'm like, yo, Robbie, let me get at that peen, brother.
And I always say, sure.
Yeah,
Don't laugh
oblige.
this time.
I say, I'll try, and I hold my nose because, woo, Robbie.
Yeah, hey, listen, it hasn't been scrubbed since Clinton.
Whoa.
What is going on?
All right. So Andrew Lincoln is watching TV. They describe Bill Nighy as the sad granddad of rock and roll, which I enjoy. Keira Knightley comes over, and this is where she just ambushes him and goes, put the video on, and you need to just leave.
Yeah.
Check your surroundings. Make sure you got some pepper spray in your backpack or
No, I'm talking about Andrew Lincoln. Should have just walked out of that fucking.
Oh yeah, me too. He should also be careful.
The minute she put that on, I would have been like, because I don't think he's dangerous. I think he's weird.
Yeah, he's just like a weirdo who doesn't know how to express himself, and so he's a little bit of a creep.
Yeah.
But if that was me, I would have ran out of there with the quickness.
Yeah.
Because I would have been so embarrassed. Like,
I would have been mortified. Oh,
yeah.
You know what? I would have pulled the gun and I would have painted the walls with my brains.
No, it would have been my 13th reason, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
A slide I would have taken into the sewer. Right down.
I would I mean, okay. I kind of liked what he was doing when he left that scene where like he kept walking back. He's like, no, I'm gonna do it, and then he's like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and he walked away, and then he's like, no, I am gonna do it, and he goes back and he's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I like that. I kind of like the indecision.
It was very real when you've done something so mortifying and you don't know what to do, so you're just walking in a circle or back. That was very real. But it doesn't change the fact that, dude, just jump off a bridge.
Oh yeah, you should definitely, play in traffic.
We don't encourage suicide on this podcast.
No, unless you did something mortifying like that, then go ahead.
Then go ahead.
Yeah.
Prime Minister Hugh Grant asks his assistant about Natalie, and then even her assistant is like, she's kind of fat.
Yeah. She's like, you see those thunder thighs?
Yeah, like, it's fucking gross.
I really don't understand. They're like, oh, she's chubby. Like, you're a fucking dick. How's that?
I like that Hugh Grant was like, but is she though? Like, is she?
And also, why are we talking about her body though? You know?
Also, what does it matter? He's just asking about her.
You have to remember something. It's 2003. And in 2003, women hate women.
No.
Come on. The media depicted every woman as hating every other woman at this point. That's why the fucking assistant's like, she's kind of fat.
It's not women actually hating women. It's men trying to get women to hate women.
I understand that. But that's what I'm saying.
Writing it, right.
Yeah, it's 2003. So that's
the
what
year of our Megazord, by the way.
Very good, very good.
Because
she's like, she's kind of fat, and Hugh Grant's like, I don't know, she wouldn't have to hover over my face.
Oh,
Is that another cut line, Robbie?
No, he says that. That's in the movie.
Oh, that's in there. I just missed it. Wow.
Yeah, you just missed it. Yeah.
You weren't paying attention.
Wow.
Yeah. He then asked to have her transferred because he just cannot keep it in his pants.
Yeah, he was like, I can't even be around her.
Yeah, so I'm gonna uproot her entire life because I can't handle my boner.
Yeah. Understandable.
Robbie?
Liam Neeson stares at a picture of his dead wife. And don't laugh at that.
Just the way he said it. He stares at a picture of his dead wife. We're moving on.
There's a lot of little scenes.
Yeah.
That it's like, get that shit out of there. It does nothing. Like there was one where the prime minister receives a cup of tea, and then he seems like preoccupied or pensive about something, and then the scene ends. It's like, why was that there? Why did you just waste 10 seconds, 15 seconds of my time? There's another one, Colin Firth packing a trunk. Oh, riveting.
I mean, that wasn't nothing. That set up him driving her home.
Drive this, Robbie.
Okay. All right. Liam Neeson's stepson is all sad because the girl he loves is going back to America. And there was actually another deleted scene here.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're at his stepson's school again, and because the kid got in trouble. And Neeson said, he's in trouble for pushing another student? And the principal goes, it was a shove, actually.
That's very good.
Thank you.
I like that I know where they're going to end when they start and it still hits.
Yeah, good.
It's good.
Colin Firth loads up his car with stuff for a Christmas party or something, and as he's dropping her off, she insults him and then kisses him. Just the way I like it, brother. The kid sees Bill Nighy's music video, and it's oddly sexual. Like, it's like zooming in on Christmas boobies, and they're like licking their lips and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're at the Christmas party. Everyone's flirting. Alan Rickman is dancing with his secretary. His wife is there. You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron, brother. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I didn't see a pineapple outside your house. You can't do this shit.
I don't get it.
I think it really helps villainize that character even more. Like the fact that he's doing it directly in front of his wife.
Yeah, like the ball.
Right.
No regard for her.
The whole time he was working for Dumbledore, so it's like he seems bad.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But at the end, he's actually a good guy.
I
agree. I have to agree with that.
Yeah,
it's a fair point.
Very different reactions to that.
The pineapple thing that you said, I don't understand that. What does that mean?
The swingers, they have like pineapples outside their house and shit.
That's the symbol of swinging.
Yeah, pineapples.
Oh, interesting.
That's why SpongeBob, every hole gets filled.
Brother.
Bill Nighy gives an interview about competing for the #1 Christmas song, which I guess is a thing in Britain that everyone just wants the #1 Christmas song.
Yep.
If he wins, he's going to sing naked on Christmas Eve. And then we get some real British humor about him giving the host a lap dance. That is so British.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Those chat shows.
Yeah. We're then at the Christmas party. Laura Linney's talking to Emma Thompson before her crush Carl asks her to dance. And then as they get out there, the music cuts. There's no fade. It doesn't mix into another song. It just cuts the song to a slow song. Yep. What is that?
Another bad DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Britain's full of them, apparently.
Full of them.
Yes. He drives Laura Linney home. They do a kiss, and she celebrates. Then they're going to try to fuck. I have a question. Laura Linney's character lives alone.
Yes.
Why does her bedroom have 3 cuck chairs?
What's a cuck chair?
They're just
like
chairs.
A chair in a corner of the room.
Oh, I don't know.
But she lives alone. Why do you need 3 chairs in your bedroom? It's not like she has a desk and one of them is at a desk. She has 3 like lounge chairs just in her bedroom surrounding her bed. I'm sorry. She is not sexually deprived. She's getting it and she's getting watched.
I can't. It is odd. It is odd now that you mention it. It is odd.
But, you know what else happens here?
What?
Boobies. This is the first movie where there's 2 booby scenes, right?
Yes. Now, I think the other one could have been 13 Ghosts, but since it was the same woman over and over, and she was dead, I wasn't going to keep playing it. But you see 2 different pairs? We're getting the booby sting twice.
Wow.
Wait until we do Deep Throat next year.
What?
Robbie, we're not doing Deep Throat. That's a straight up prono.
Yeah, brother.
Prono.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's little scrimps.
Yeah, that's why they call it, when I star in it, a prono.
Nice.
Because you got shrimp dick?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you remove the duty vein?
No, of course not.
Robbie.
There's duty all over my shrimp dick.
What the fuck is happening?
Just the downfall, you know?
Yeah. Rickman and Thompson are going to bed. Thompson calls him out for dancing with his secretary and goes, Mia's very pretty. Dude, you're fucked. You're so fucked. But this is also after Laura Linney was like, I'm gonna go help my brother instead of fucking you. You're an idiot.
Yeah. That made me very sad, though. Laura Linney's character is really upsetting to me.
It's so, like, this does not need to be in this movie. Because, like you said, it's sad. This movie's a romantic comedy. I don't need her paranoid brother in the hospital going, people are trying to kill me. Cut this out.
He swings on her.
Yeah, I would have too.
She fucking...
You left a dick appointment to come with me?
She catches it, though. She's like fucking Spider-Man.
I love Laura Linney and her character in this. I think it was a beautiful display of a type of love. And it's toxic.
Then cut out the fucking guy trying to fuck her. Cut out that part. Just have her be she's taking care of her brother.
But I agree that it could have been like... But I like that it shows how toxic her love is for her brother. That she would avoid finding somebody to love like herself. I don't think they needed to get to the point where they were about to have sex, but I think they made it like they did it with the intention of showing how extreme that situation is.
Have
like,
her get a call with her out to dinner. Not laying in bed.
I don't know. I think it made it more poignant that they were in bed.
Because I have to see the 3 cuck chairs, and now I just want to watch.
You're just disappointed you didn't get to see fucking.
Yeah, I wanted to sit in the corner and cry.
Oh, well, I did cry over that.
I didn't have an issue with any of that.
I thought you could. I hated all of this stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have an issue. I thought it was it's probably the most meaningful thing in the movie where it's like, oh, this type of love is very different from that type of love, and you have to give one of them up, So, like, you can't have both. I get it. I thought it was probably, again, the most focused piece of, this is a, we're doing a love thing here.
Yeah, but we're having fun this whole movie. It's just a fun rom-com, and it's like, let's be sad for no reason.
But I wasn't having fun. I was irritated the whole time.
Yes, I get that. But what I'm saying is the point of this movie is they're trying to have fun. And then we're just like, oh yeah, here's this fucking American character who for some reason her and her brother are here and he's got a sad life. It's like, why don't you get back to America then?
I think that this movie tries and fails at showing you all the different, like, love this, love that, love yada yada, love actually.
Love isn't real.
Robbie. But then it really fumbles, like, hard. Because, especially the end, we'll get to it, but it just, ends up just being, some Hallmark-ass shit.
Well, that's what this movie is. This movie is just Hallmark nonsense.
Schlock.
Yeah. Again, I think the Laura Linney thing could have been a really cool individual movie. I would have loved to see her.
Yeah.
I want to know their backstory. How did they end up in England? What happened to her brother? I want to know all of that.
They probably took a plane.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, but no.
I never had a guest quit halfway through.
I'm firmly on the side of cut this out of the movie.
Nah.
Cut all of this out.
I'm disegregious.
Well, you're wrong. Simple as that. Simple as, brother. Being all British. Simple as.
Simple as.
That's a British thing?
Yeah. Simple as.
And you know what else they say?
What?
Good eye.
They do. Rickman goes Christmas shopping and his secretary flirts with him and she calls him and goes, buy me something pretty. And it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
He meets up with his wife, Emma Thompson, and they go shopping together. Rowan Atkinson is the clerk, and this guy is apparently the saint of Christmas or something because he shows up later on.
Yeah, that was weird too.
So the director of this has done several Mr. Bean things. So I think that's a little cameo, essentially. He's just like, me and Rowan Atkinson are buddies.
I get that, but why does he come back why is he just there to seemingly make Christmas work?
Yeah.
Because Mr. Bean.
Have him here at the clerk, fine, that makes sense. He's great here. Rowan Atkinson is always funny.
Yeah, I thought that scene was actually really funny with him.
It was funny.
I like this a lot as he's adding all these weird touches. He's putting stuff in the bag. It's just weird when he comes back at the end. Do you have your passport? He's like, no. And he just leaves.
Yeah.
And then he nods. He's like, I gave your boy the chance to run through the airport in a post 9/11 world.
Yeah. Then
that boy is now Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
I was ranting about that.
That boy is lit up trying to get on a plane. Going to America, that boy got lit up.
Yeah.
I'm going to quote my lovely wife. Hope you like boats, brother, because you're on the no-fly list.
Yeah.
And typical Andy can't let a woman speak for herself. She's on the podcast, Andy.
To be fair, I forgot I said that.
Oh, okay.
And to be even fairer, because I have to one-up you.
Yeah.
To be even fairer, I quote my wife without quoting her on this podcast all the time. I just steal shit she says. If we watch a movie together, she'll drop some gold, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah,
I just
he says it to me too. He's like, I'm stealing that. I'm like, well, great.
Thompson catches Rickman in the jewelry section. She mocks him for being a bad gift buyer. I'm gonna be honest. If Laura and I were out gift shopping, and while I was looking for gifts, she made a joke about me being a bad gift giver, she's getting the worst gift she's ever gotten that year. All right, you want to bet? Sure, I'll show you a bad gift giver. Here's a vacuum.
But she says something about scarves, but then she says, I actually love the scarves. So I think she was trying to be playful. I don't think she was trying to be genuinely mean.
I think she's just a nasty woman. This
So
made me laugh.
nasty.
I made
So
myself laugh with that one for some reason.
Yeah, you did. That cracked you up.
Oh, man. I mean, I thought that the pairing of Alan Rickman and Rowan Atkinson is great because, Alan Rickman, the most serious actor of all time.
Yeah.
Rowan Atkinson, the opposite. Great stuff. More of that, I say.
Yes. Colin is going to America, and he just has a bag full of condoms.
Yeah. That's all he's going to need.
Martin Freeman is getting an invisible blowjob and asks her on a date. It's funny how he does the little celebration thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neeson's stepson is drumming because his whole plan to get with this girl is to learn how to play the drums in like 2 weeks' time. Thompson then, like an idiot, peeks at her gift. Now you deserve to be disappointed. You peeked at your Christmas gift?
You mean the one that was in his pocket?
Yeah.
She wasn't peeking because she knew he was having an affair.
No, she thought she was getting that necklace.
No
she
way.
Yes, she did.
Test. She
No,
saw
because
it
she
and
was
then
so
she
disappointed.
wasn't
No,
gonna get it.
she thought she was getting that necklace. That's why she was so disappointed at the Joni Mitchell CD.
I think she knew it wasn't going to come. And then when she opened it and it wasn't it, it was just like a gut punch. All of her, her thoughts and worst fears were really there in happening.
It was confirmation.
I think you're giving this movie too much credit.
I don't. I think Emma Thompson would have put that into her character.
No, I think no, because when she sees the necklace, she's excited.
Because I think there's like a spark of hope. It's like, I think it's really more layered. I think there's like a spark of hope. She's like, okay, maybe he fucked up. He danced with his coworker. He might have been flirting, but nothing happened. Maybe this is his way of trying to make it right. I think I'm praying this is mine and not hers. And then she opens it up and she's like, fuck. It's bad.
Yeah. And in the scene when she's like, oh, she's pretty. At the end of it, she goes, be careful.
Yeah. Ooh, that was delicious. Oh, it was delicious female rage. I will kill you.
All right, so her name is Karen in the movie. Later, Karen finds the necklace in Harry's coat pocket and assumes it is for her.
Who says that? The internet?
Was that the script?
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
The Wickermanpedia. Opening a similarly shaped box on Christmas Eve, she is heartbroken to find it is a Joni Mitchell CD. So I guess she doesn't like Joni Mitchell all that much.
Not
Robbie, I think
so I guess she's full of shit.
I think you missed some pivotal information here, Robbie.
No, the real moral of the story is women lie. They don't even really like the things they say they like.
No.
Oh.
Typical women.
The point of the story is don't peek at your Christmas gifts, kids.
Yeah.
I think the moral of the story is that these two Alan Rickman and Emma Thompson were also in Harry Potter.
That's the moral of the story?
That's what I took from it.
You know, at one point, she says she calls herself a cold and heartless English wife, but that's pretty redundant. Cold, heartless English woman.
Yeah.
Woman? He added woman on the end.
He snuck it in.
Motherfucker.
He's a cheeky dog, that Robbie. He's a dirty dog.
We see Colin Firth learning some Portuguese, and then the other Colin, the guy who's the character Colin, who his name I don't know, he goes to America, but before he gets on the plane, he goes, Colin has a big nose!
Yeah, he does.
And gets on the plane.
Yeah.
Then he goes to a bar in Wisconsin, because he just tells the taxi driver, take me to an average American bar.
Yeah.
And they start flirting, and then another woman comes, and he eventually goes home with all these beautiful women, including like Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And
they make sex love.
Yeah, he does a big orgy with them. And there was another deleted scene here, actually, at the bar, when he's sitting around with these women and they're talking to him about British slang. And they ask him, what's your favorite English term of endearment? And he goes, bruv, actually.
That's good. That's good, Robbie.
That's my cue, folks.
All right. Well, she made it about 3/4 of the way through. I thought that there would, just to backtrack a little bit, I thought that there'd be a twist with the Alan Rickman and Emma Thompson thing. I thought that she'd find the necklace and she'd put it back and be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get a necklace unless he's cheating. And then it's leading the audience to believe that she will not receive it, which it is. It is clearly showing us that she's not going to get that.
Yeah.
But I thought that they would do a little switcheroony, and she does get it, and hooray! And you see him like tell the other girl to fuck off, but it doesn't. And I was like, oh, it's just like did the thing it was clearly going to do.
Yeah. He chooses the woman who gives the sloppier dome.
The sloppier dome, he says.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set myself on fire.
She's gonna say, "You killed my wife, Robbie."
Well, no, she did it to herself.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
This
true.
is a choice.
But yeah, this is where we see them on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. She opens the Joni Mitchell CD and leaves to have a breakdown. It's like, way to ruin your kid's Christmas, Emma Thompson. Say
Yeah,
that where your
she
kids
doesn't.
open their
Selfish.
presents.
She doesn't.
She's
She
like,
walks
I'm
in the other room.
gonna no, you stay there and watch your kids open their gifts.
Robbie.
Rob, what the fuck?
She goes in the other room, has a sook, and then
Yeah,
she comes
yeah.
back out. She's like, hooray!
Boo-hoo. My husband got me a Joni Mitchell CD.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what
Yeah.
it was. She was crying over this CD.
Yeah, that's ungrateful.
I'm gonna fucking snap!
We also see Mia putting on the necklace, but like it's this like she's like sexily putting it on because she's just in her underwear. It's so unnecessary. It's so egregious.
Yeah. But I'm assuming that's Christmas. She's just like alone on Christmas.
Yeah.
Right, but I think like that adds to that too. Like that's an added layer. Like, yeah, you're fucking this guy, but he's still with his family on
Yeah.
Christmas. You're still a lonely bitch. Home wrecking
Yeah.
ass bitch.
Yeah.
Only for a little longer.
Yeah.
That's true, because they do get together. Yeah.
I actually have no idea. Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty sure they
do they though? Because the end is confusing. He like comes home off the plane, wherever the fuck he was.
Yeah, that's true. But they're separated. They're clearly separated.
Yeah.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah, because she says, how you doing? And he's like, I'm good.
And she's like, I'm fine.
But where was he?
Everyone seemed to be traveling this Christmas.
Yeah, well, everybody went away, and then everybody came home on the same day. Anyway, okay, go continue.
He was probably at Hogwarts.
That's very possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, they all leave for Christmas.
Yeah, platform 9.
Except the fucking loser kids who don't have a family. Neeson and his stepson talk. He makes another Claudia Schiffer joke. He also calls the kid a motherless mongrel.
Does he?
As
When
a joke.
fuck did that happen?
No, this is not a joke. This is not me making up a deleted scene or making up a line in the movie. He actually calls his son, whose mother just died, a motherless mongrel.
Good lord.
Damn. Damn.
Bill Nighy wins Christmas Song of the Year and apparently gets a call from Elton John. Martin Freeman and his lady friends say goodnight. They're super awkward, and that's really cute because they've seen each other's bits, but she finally kisses him. There was another deleted scene here
What happened?
where he's taking her back to her flat, because they're English. And he goes, do you live on this floor? And he goes, one above, actually.
That's good. That was good,
That's
Rob.
good. Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
very
see
good.
that one coming.
That's the last one I got.
Oh, darn it.
I only wrote 6 of them. Colin Firth returns home and immediately leaves. I got a good big laugh at the kid going, I hate Uncle Jamie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
funny.
He takes a cab to the airport. Carl leaves the office and Laura Linney's super awkward. And then Carl kills her brother so they can be together.
No.
Well, he should have. Neeson's stepson doesn't want to eat. Linney celebrates with her brother. This is where we get that insane scene with Andrew Lincoln and Keira Knightley.
Yeah, I have a question
Yeah.
about that. Questions. What would you do if the husband opened the door?
Can I see your wife, please?
Yeah.
Is Keira Knightley there?
Can Keira come out and play?
Yeah.
Can I flirt with Keira for a little bit, please?
I'm doing a whole thing.
Oh my god. What's on those signs, buddy? Like,
Yeah.
what you got there?
It's fucking insane. Bill Nighy goes to his manager's house to have a drink. They share a manly hug. He then suggests that they get drunk and watch porn.
Yeah, just dudes being guys.
Merry Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, let's crank hog.
Hey. PM Hugh Grant is reading some letters. He gets one from Natalie, seemingly confessing her love for him. She did nothing wrong, but she's like apologizing for the president being inappropriate with her. Really weird.
Yep.
Yeah, classic.
He then goes door to door asking people if Natalie lives there. Some girls make him sing carols. And then, wouldn't you know it, Mia just lives next door to Natalie.
Also, Are there no other Natalies on that block?
I guess not. It's a huge fucking block.
Yeah. They mentioned how long the street is. Not a single other Natalie there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Also, he says, one of my other cock-ups. And sometimes my cock goes up.
Very good, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting older, not as much as it used to.
No.
Literally everyone in England is apparently going to this children's nativity play.
Yep.
Yeah, including the prime fucking minister.
Well, he doesn't have to be, but he'd also have a reason to go because apparently his niece and nephew are in it.
Yeah, was he not gonna fucking go? Like, that's messed up.
But, like, I'll be honest, being the prime minister and not being able to make it is totally fair. Totally fair. You're the fucking prime minister. But if you're gonna show up, brother, don't be it so you can fuck your intern.
Yeah, it made me mad for those kids.
And what about the Optimus Prime minister?
That was weird.
Yeah.
Leader of the Autobots.
Yeah.
Grant runs into Thompson backstage, and she warns Natalie about her own brother being a pervert.
Yeah. She was like, don't try it today. Watch out for this guy.
Don't be a dirty dog.
The nativity scene is funny because there's even a Spider-Man with a crown. There's a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after all these little kids sing some little kid song, this fucking girl gets up there. She's like 4 years older than all these other kids.
Yeah.
And she sings All I Want for Christmas Is You with the little kid playing the drums.
Yep.
And she turns around when she goes to hit the high note and she points at him and he's like, huh? And then she starts pointing at other people. There is anger on that dude's face when she starts pointing
pissed.
at... Yo, he's about to take that drumstick and shove it through her eye.
He was so mad. He was like, banging on the drums. I was like, I would be pissed too, man. That sucks.
But, like, also, she's way too old for you, dude. This is Anakin and Padme. I don't
understand his casting. Like, he looks so much younger than the age he's supposed to be. Like,
he does. He looks like an 8-year-old kid, and she looks like 13.
Yeah.
Also, I understand what they're trying to do with Liam Neeson and this kid. Like, okay, they're bonding over love, you know, yada, yada, yada. What you're showing your kid is wildly unhealthy. Like, you should go through all this shit. You should chase her through an airport after 9/11.
Okay, that's the insane. I was like, telling the kid to learn drums ain't that crazy.
No, that's perfectly fine. Like, if you want to impress a girl, learn a skill or do something, cool. But if you want to impress a girl, sneak into an airport.
That's fucking insane.
Make sure you tell her how you feel. Like, that's more important than your own personal safety. And the fact that we'll never be able to fly ever again.
The craziest part to me was, let's just get in the car and go to the airport on Christmas Eve. You wouldn't catch me.
No.
You would not catch me within 50 miles of an airport on Christmas Eve, guys. Like, I'm not going.
He runs out and he's like, oh man, they already left. And Liam Neeson says, no problem. We'll meet him at the airport. That is a huge problem.
Yes.
That is a huge problem.
And especially because this girl's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not leaving forever. She's coming back in a few days.
But what if she found the love of her life before he got to...
Sucks, dude. You're 8. You'll find the new lady.
Yeah, you are 8. That's
Agreed.
True.
It's absolutely insane.
And when they're finishing the song, they peel back the curtain, and the prime minister is making out with his intern at an elementary school. Yeah, have fun resigning, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they just, like, stand there and wave. I was like, they're singing All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like, turn it into a bit or something. Like, pretend like it was part of the act. Like, now you do
Yeah.
like a little dance or something. Like, try and make it seem like you weren't just being inappropriate in an elementary school.
That is insane. That is absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're really angry about this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 fucking hours.
Also, I had no idea where Colin Firth actually flew to, because I know Aurelia's from Portugal. So
Yeah.
I thought he flew to Portugal, but he flew to Marseille, which is in
Yeah.
France.
But you don't really get that until the end because, like, the taxi says Marseille on it.
Yeah, and then, but he's actually is in Portugal, it looks like.
It doesn't make any sense.
I have no idea. I have no idea where he went.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is where we see the father being so unnecessarily cruel to his other daughter. After the kid runs through the airport trying to meet with him, and he, with the help of Rowan Atkinson, he gets through security. The kid does a fucking Abe Simpson, Mrs. Bouvier.
Yeah.
He gets a little kiss from the girl, who I'm assuming missed her flight.
Yeah, because she just ran off the
no
plane.
Yeah,
no
wherever she
explanation for
was.
that. Just lost in an airport. Just Tom Hanks in it. Let's go to
How
terminal.
does the kid know his way around an airport so well?
Yeah, he just knows where to go.
This
No idea.
kindergartner is running through an airport like he's a pilot.
Listen, I don't know. Now, in fairness, I'm gonna say this. In fairness, I went on vacation with Laura's family recently, and her little nephew, little 4-year-old, was showing me around the airport. He knew everything around the airport. Little kids, they do things once and they just know it.
All right.
Their brains are like a sponge.
I wish that were true, Robbie. As a teacher, I wish that were true.
Their brains are like a sponge.
Yes, but they do things once and they immediately forget it. Like
Well,
math and science.
Well, yeah. Those are things that don't matter. I'm talking about airports.
Yeah, but your way around an airport is important, so they would remember that.
Yeah.
He needed to show me where the play area was.
You know what bothered me though?
What bothered you?
Is after the kid succeeds in getting his smooch, right?
Yeah.
The security just like walks him out and like sends him on his merry way to his dad. No questions asked. Nobody's interrogated. Nobody's talked to.
This
They're
kid's
just like,
being tried as a terrorist.
there's Liam Neeson. Like, they wouldn't pull Liam Neeson aside and be like, hey, the fuck?
That is true. He would have been gunned down. They both would have been gunned down.
Yeah.
Also, we forgot to mention they pay off the Claudia Schiffer joke by having Claudia Schiffer play some girl's mom, and Liam Neeson goes on a date with her.
Yeah, didn't your wife just die?
That's Hollywood.
Holly weird, more like it, am I right?
That's true. That is true.
I really didn't like that scene when they like met. He was just like, I'll see you again. I'll make sure of it.
Well,
Yeah.
they just had to play off all the Claudia Schiffer jokes.
Really irritating.
And
I
the
didn't
kid
even
was
realize
like-
they were making Claudia Schiffer jokes.
He made like 2 Claudia Schiffer. He's like, because she knew I would never leave her unless Claudia. Or he said like, I would never remarry unless Claudia Schiffer came into the picture.
Oh, now that you say that, yeah, I do remember that.
And then like at the end, it's Claudia Schiffer. I was like, that's cute. At least they were smart enough to get Claudia Schiffer into the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Because I hate when movies do this thing where they mention an artist 3, 4, 5 times, or an actor 3 or 4, 5 times in the movie, and then they don't show up for a cameo
Yeah,
at
you
the
gotta
end. It's
pay
like,
it
what's
off.
the point?
You got to pay it off.
I watched Jerry and Marge Go Large on Paramount Plus recently, and they do that.
You
They
watched
mentioned-
what?
Jerry and Marge Go Large on Paramount Plus.
What is that?
Awful. Don't watch it. It's Bryan Cranston. It's a good cast. It's a bad movie.
Okay.
And the whole movie, they mention they're trying to get this like music festival back up and running, and they keep going, oh, we'll get Steely Dan. They mentioned Steely Dan no less than 3 times in the movie. So you're going, Steely Dan better be playing at this festival at the end of the movie. No, it's just some random artist. Not even playing a Steely Dan song.
They got Steely Jeff instead.
Yeah, exactly. Metally Jeff.
Yeah.
The whole family follows Colin Firth to Aurelia's job. He asks her to marry him in broken Portuguese. She says yes in broken English. That's kind of cute. Everyone gets back together at the airport, and Colin brings back Denise Richards and Shannon Elizabeth.
Yep.
Those are fun cameos. And then God Only Knows by the Beach Boys play as a bunch of people hug.
Yeah, none of this is like actually romantic.
Well, some of it's romantic.
It's just schmaltzy.
No, like,
That's romantic.
Learning a language for somebody is romantic. And
Okay,
Yeah.
that one was romantic.
And like, again, I think Colin Firth and Aurelia is a really nice romantic story. I think The Two Naked People is a really nice
Yes.
romantic story.
All right, there's 2 out of like 19
yeah.
Yeah.
that are romantic.
I do think the Neeson and stepson thing, you have something there. Don't make it the stepson trying to beat with a girl. Try to make it this Liam Neeson trying to relate to his stepson.
Yeah.
That's the love they should have really been going for there. It is weird that they bond by watching Titanic together.
Yeah, previous episode, check it out.
That is a previous episode, but it's weird that that a father and stepson bond over Titanic and like reenact it.
I also think it's weird that like that's like the depiction of love he wants to show his stepson. He's like, now this is love. She let that guy die.
Yeah. She pried his dead, frozen hand off of her
Not
wrist.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's love. Love is death.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is love, actually.
That's the name of this movie.
That's pretty good. Shan't we go to Letterboxd?
I think we should. Let me bring up Letterboxd. You can follow us on Letterboxd at TheRoydsBand. I got distracted because I pulled up my phone and I have the attention span of a goldfish.
I do that too.
Wow. I would go low on this because
Shorty got low.
yeah, I think that this movie is bad, and I think the only thing good about it is the cast. And I would go 1.5.
No, I would go a little higher. I was going 2.5. I was not. 1.5 is incredibly low.
All right, baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. What would you do?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2.5 is fair.
The fuck?
On Letterboxd, it's 3.5, and I wasn't going that high.
No, I think a 2.5 is fair.
Okay.
Because I think despite the storyline being really bad for the most part, there's really good acting. There are some good heartwarming moments. Like,
Okay.
I got a good, and there are some good laughs. Like there are some pretty
Sure.
legit laughs in this movie. I like even Hugh Grant dancing around whatever the British White House is a lot of fun. Parliament building.
Would you? Parliament Funkadelic building.
Oh,
Robbie.
Buckingham Phallus.
Nice. How about 2 stars?
okay.
I'll go 2 stars.
Hell yeah.
I'm not
Hell
gonna
yeah.
fight with you.
'Cause,
I'm not gonna fight with you that hard.
you know, I feel like 2.5, that's like an okay movie. I think this is
Yeah.
worse than an okay movie.
I think it's an okay movie.
How about I
it's-
push you to the ground, Robbie?
I'd appreciate if you didn't do that. But,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, we're not even in the same state, so
No,
I'm not scared of you doing it
I
either.
just figured, like next time I see you.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Right into the mud, and then I want you to
Yeah.
call me a dirty little piggy, and then I want
don't
you
wanna
to
do it
spit on
anymore.
me.
Oh,
I don't
he's
wanna do
into
it anymore.
He's into it,
Yeah.
Andy. Run.
I don't want to do it anymore.
So we've given Love Actually 2 stars on Letterboxd. Follow us on Letterboxd at TheRoydsBand. I have 4 trivias.
I have 3 trivias.
I have 0 trivias.
I'll go first.
Typical.
At the wedding of Ejiofor and Keira Knightley, the DJ is wearing the shirt of what band? Pantera, Metallica, Motorhead, Megadeth.
Andy.
Andy.
Motorhead.
It is Motorhead, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot I had to say my name to buzz in.
Yeah. I just figured that's a British band. And all the others were American. Which cast member has an irrational fear of antique furniture?
Like in the
Is it-
movie or in real life?
No, in real life.
Oh, okay. I have enough.
Is it Hugh Grant, Billy Bob Thornton, Laura Linney, or Andrew Lincoln?
Rob?
Rob.
Andrew Lincoln.
No.
I have no fucking
Alexis.
Yeah.
Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo. I knew it
Yeah,
was
big time
him.
weirdo. Yeah.
He's not afraid of a vial of blood, but antique furniture.
Hey, it could be haunted.
Yeah.
Who does Alan Rickman say the ladies have to be careful around at the Christmas party? Kyle, Kevin, Kenneth, Carl.
Andy.
Andy.
Carl.
It is not Carl, no.
Damn.
Carl's the guy that she's in love with, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody's name.
Alexis.
Alexis.
Kyle.
It is not Kyle.
Oh, that's
Andy.
Andy.
Kenneth.
It is not Kenneth.
Who the
Andy.
Andy.
The last one.
It's Kevin, yeah. He says he
Yeah.
tells the ladies, be careful around Kevin.
LL Cool Kevin.
Very good. I
LL
don't know
Cool
why.
K. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad, Andy.
Andy, hit us with
I
a
don't
question.
see anything wrong with it. Which actress wore a fat suit, air quotes, to seem heavier for some reason? Was it Emma Thompson? Martine McCutcheon.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the girl who played the intern. Or Shannon Elizabeth.
Alexis.
Alexis.
It's Emma Thompson.
It is.
Yeah, because they're trying to make her seem like a dowdy housewife who doesn't deserve the love of her fucking husband, and that's why he's going to fuck some other bitch. Fuck this shit.
Well, they're
Fuck
not
this
wrong.
shit.
Robbie.
What is Daniel's dead wife's name? Daniel is Liam Neeson's character. What is his dead wife's name? Joanna, Janet, Julia, Jane.
Alexis.
Alexis.
Joanna.
It is Joanna, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same name as the girl that his stepson likes.
Oh, shit, it is, yeah.
They even say that. He's like, oh, same as your mom's name.
That's weird. Oedipus.
Oh, yeah, they did say that. Emphasis on the piss and Oedipus, you know what I'm saying?
Brother.
The fuck?
Piss on me, mommy.
Oh, God.
Who did Richard Curtis want to play? That's the director, by the way. Who did Richard Curtis want to play the rock star guy, played by Bill Nighy or whatever? Was it Elton John, David Bowie, Phil Collins, or Noel Gallagher?
Rob. David Bowie.
That is 100,000% true.
It gave the vibes.
Yeah, it did.
Something I wanted to mention before about that scene where the rock star guy is talking to his best friend who he says is the love of his life. He's like talking about the Elton John party.
Yeah.
He mentions that Elton John's gay. Like they mention that he's a gay guy, and then he's like, yeah, but this party was filled with enough broads with their mouths wide open. Like at this gay guy's party, there's a bunch of women there for you to have sex with.
Of course.
I don't know. It was
No,
just
it's an
It was
Elton
a
John
weird
party.
thing.
I believe it. I'm gonna actually, based on that scene, I'm adding a second. I'm adding a fifth trivia because I can.
Okay.
Because I just remembered something. All right, so here's my fourth. Prime Minister Hugh Grant dances around the house or whatever to what song? Jump by the Pointer Sisters, Jump by Criss Cross, Jump by Bandana, or Jump by Van Halen?
Andy.
Andy.
Jump by the Pointer Sisters.
It is Jump by the Pointer Sisters.
Alexis.
Alexis.
I'm gonna jump off the roof of my house.
Oh no.
Well, you're not gonna die. It's a one story, so
I'm very
hurt your-
frail.
it's gonna hurt your legs.
Frail. I'll shatter. I got brittle bones.
All right, here's my final trivia that I just wrote down, so I don't have any fake trivias, or fake answers, rather.
Okay.
Finish this line said from Bill Nighy's producer to Bill Nighy. 10 minutes at Elton John's, and you're gayer than a...
Kind of gay.
Robbie. We got him.
I'll give you some fake answers. And you're gayer than a sausage. And you're gayer than a meatball. And you're gayer than a steak. And you're gayer than a chicken breast.
I'm gonna go sausage. Andy, sausage.
It is not sausage.
Damn it.
What the hell?
And he says, you're gayer than a meatball.
Why is it meatball gay?
I have no idea. What? I just thought that line was really funny. You're gayer than a meatball. Okay.
That's so weird.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
he was a crazy.
you know what? I'll tell you what. I wrote a song.
Dude, so did I.
That's crazy.
And you know what else I have?
You have a pick?
I have a pick to flip. So why don't
Do
you
you mind?
fucking...
Do you mind flipping that shit, Robbie?
Yeah, do you mind calling it asshole?
Yeah. Do you mind being a little less rude?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks. Heads.
It's heads.
I win again, Robbie.
Very good.
All right. I have a ballad of sorts.
Very cool.
What do you got, Robbie?
A ballad of sorts.
Interesting.
I got a very cheesy Christmas song.
All right. My beautiful bouncing baby girl.
That's
Would
a
you
weird way to put that?
Yeah.
Would you care to tell us whose song should go first?
Let Robbie go first.
Okay.
All right. So I called my song "Is It Christmas?" and it is a very cheesy Christmas song. I think it's pretty slow-ish. Not really much to say. I enjoy the music on it more than I enjoy the lyrics and the vocals, because the lyrics are just very much a very cheesy Christmas song, taken very much from the inspiration from what they're playing today, which is Love Is All Around, or what they're playing in the movie, Love Is All Around by the Trogs, which is Christmas Is All Around, but they're changing it here, and it sounds schlocky, and I think mine is the same way. I added some sleigh bells to really make it sound like a Christmas song. And I named my song while we were already on the call, and I called it Is It Christmas? Because at some point in the song I say, Is it Christmas? So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to play my song now, and it's called Is It Christmas?
Cheer. You can meet up with some old friends, maybe treat them to a round. You can go out and sing carols, even if they don't like the sound. Is it Christmas if you don't have love? And is it Christmas if there's no one you think of? Dancing at the office party, maybe not the best idea. You can learn the drums like Ringo, and the whole building can hear. Maybe you will both be naked with the camera in your face. Maybe you will kiss your best friend's wife right outside their place. Is it Christmas if you don't have love? And is it Christmas if there's no one you think of? Maybe you're a washed up rock star with a fat man by your side. You always took him for granted all the times he saved your hide. Is it Christmas if you don't have love? And is it Christmas if there's no one you think of?
So that was my song called Is It Christmas?
I like that ending.
Thank you.
I like the harmonies on the chorus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Andy's compliment was the ending because he liked the end of the song. Very nice, Andy. Yeah. Very
No,
nice.
I like the
I
cymbal
was kidding.
chokes. You know?
Fucking choker.
Yeah.
It was getting a little hot around the cymbals.
Oh, Robbie.
I made those cymbals squirt.
Robbie.
So,
Robbie.
oh yeah, that was my song called "Is It Christmas" about the movie Love Actually. I was inspired by the movie Love Actually.
Interesting. I actually, I Love Actually didn't know that this movie was a Christmas movie.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea about this movie, evidently.
Andy had never heard of it.
I had heard of it, but didn't know shit. Yeah, well,
Andy,
I liked your song, Robbie.
Thank you. Now, I need you to do me a favor. Tell me about your song.
Okay, my song is called Love Is. And I figured, I try to do something, because I didn't like this, and I tried to do something maybe like more of what, like there is a core idea here in the movie, but I just feel as though it was not executed very well. So I tried to do that through the majesty of song. So I used my Canyon delay pedal to do all these delay type stuff. I use a reverse delay on something, and I think it sounds pretty nifty. But yeah, it's a pretty schmaltzy love ballad. But yeah, check it out. It's called Love Is. That's my song. It's called "Love Is," and it's about what I wanted the movie to be. More than what it actually was.
That was cool. The guitar does sound really cool.
Thank you. I
The
think
reverse thing, it sounds really cool.
Yeah. I'm doing a real deep dive into tones and shit, and just trying to get certain sounds that I've really explore the sounds that you could get. But yeah, that's my song.
I liked it.
Very nice.
Well, thanks.
Very good.
The fuck?
I thought you'd have more to say. Next week, we're doing something a little different. We're wrapping up the holiday season. A hoobity-boo and a humbity-bo. Because remember that song? That's the holiday season. Never mind. Yeah. We're doing the Star Wars holiday special next week.
Wow.
How exciting.
We're going to be joined by our friend Mark Ponte.
Wow.
And we're going to be doing a special version of the Royds Review podcast. We'll be doing a watch-along of the Star Wars holiday special.
Wow.
You're doing it live?
We're not doing it live, no.
Oh, I was like, how the fuck you gonna do that?
We all watch the movie.
Yeah, we'll be like, all right, we're starting the movie in 3, 2, 1. Click.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy, it just might work.
Nice. For all those Master of Disguise fans out there. All
Never
7
saw
of them.
it. Never saw that one.
You guys should do Master of Disguise.
Nah.
Master of the Skies?
Master of these thighs.
of Disguise. Watch it in front of your eyes. It's Bob.
All right, sick.
It's
well,
something.
Alexis, would you like to promote the Master of Disguise?
Yeah.
Must-see movie, Master of Disguise. Actually, it's aged pretty poorly. A lot of racist jokes in there, but
that's what makes it good.
Fun. It was a fun ride when I was a kid.
Alexis, thank you so much for joining us.
It's truly a pleasure and a pain every time.
I disagree.
Thank you very much. Now get back in the kitchen.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's
Alexis,
too
do you have
much.
anything you'd
That's
like
too
to
much.
promote?
Positivity and world
Nice.
Very good. Yes. The power of positivity. Thank you very much, New Day.
Oh, shit.
Andy,
That's good stuff. Yeah.
what do we got going on next week?
I think you already told the people.
I did. It's the Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah. But I'll tell
Andy.
you what. I'll tell you where you can find the music.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com. Oh shit!
Whoa.
You go to the Royds.
Stroke, apparently.
Yeah, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com and you will find all of the songs, every single last one of them, including bonus songs, guest songs, everything we've ever recorded. But if you're listening on cool guy platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Deezer,
Slormdonk.
yeah, Slormdonk, you can search the Royds, and a decent amount of music's going to come up for you. But, if you want everything, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com, and there it is.
.com.
Robbie. Also, in true tradition, Christmas is canceled. The video is on YouTube. Check that shit out. As well as all the songs from the podcast, as well as, I believe, all of our regular songs are on YouTube.
They are.
So you can check them out there as well. Robbie, the socials.
You go to Instagram, you go to YouTube, you go to TikTok while it's allowed, and you type in the Royds Band. There we are, there we be. Click our link, and then you'll see our smiling little faces.
Yep.
That one blew Alexis's mind.
Yeah.
Mouth agape. Love it.
Yeah. Careful, birds will nest.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Caw-caw.
She's upset. She's very upset.
Follow us on all the socials. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe on YouTube at The Royds Band. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube at The Royds Review Podcast. Wherever you are listening to us, give us a 5-star rating and review. It certainly helps us. Leave your comments, suggest a movie, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Next week, we got the Star Wars Holiday Special. Alexis, thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So long, everybody.
Toodaloo.
We'll see his lady.
Christmas is canceled.
Christmas is cancelled, hear all the children cry. Christmas is cancelled because Santa Claus has died. It was Christmas Eve, Santa went out on his sleigh, but he had too much eggnog before going on his way. He crashed into a building and he burnt into a crisp. They needed dental records to identify Saint Nick. Christmas is cancelled, hear all the children cry. Christmas is cancelled because Santa Claus has died. Christmas is cancelled, hear all the children cry. Christmas is cancelled, so come say your last goodbyes. A crowd began to gather at the gory scene downtown, 'cause Santa couldn't help himself and had another round. So go and tell the children, take down the Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa gave some hard cider to 6 of his reindeer. Christmas is cancelled, hear all the children cry. Christmas is cancelled because Santa Claus has died. Christmas is cancelled, hear all the children cry. Christmas is cancelled, you can smell Kris Kringle fry.
What a wacky and wild Christmas, right? Who could that be? Hey, it's Alfred and the Woodchucks. What's up, guys?
Well, I never got my hula hoop because
Yeah, we heard. Now where was I? Oh yeah.
Mrs. Claus now sits up at the North Pole all alone. The elves have all gone away, they don't call her on the phone. But she still wears a smile when she puts up the Christmas tree, 'cause she had taken out a life insurance policy. Christmas